All right, CJ Gibson, you're back.
What's up?
You said something to me that I thought really resonated. You and I have our differing opinions on Destiny 2, but I think one thing we can agree on now that the Warmind DLC has come out is that we both feel as though Destiny 2 is kind of in the midst of an identity crisis. So explain to me what that means.
Well, so basically, if you think of what Bungie's legacy is, for the most part, it's been PvP. Like, they've done campaigns, they've done that, but the longevity of most of their games, PvP-centric. They create Destiny, cooperative activities, and all that stuff with a grind. It was designed to be played long-term, like a service game. Now, because of that, you have people wanting a little bit more PvP content, more PvE content, campaign, lore, story. There's all these things, and they're having a rough time isolating what they need to focus on.
I totally agree, and I think you can break it down to specific examples. Sean Finnegan, who's on Fireteam Chat, he wants more story content, he wants a more fleshed out story, greater fidelity. I think the resources are pretty significant for that kind of investment. You want competitive PvP, you want a long-term PvP grind, you got a little bit of that with Shaxx's rewards and the Glory system. I just want them to rethink their design around their progression, which I feel like doesn't take a lot of resources, but apparently it does. There are all these different dissenting opinions from people who play the game, who are educated on the subject matter. Who do you listen to?
And that's it. The large part of their longevity was based around competitive multiplayer. So you're now into this new space, and you have other games still, I think right now, which are crazy popular, and they're only doing one thing. Think about PUBG and even Fortnite.
Right.
What are you gaining by playing those competitive modes over and over and over again?
It's all about the experience, I think.
Exactly. Now, the moment-to-moment gameplay in Fortnite is pretty engaging, and that's the crazy part that I find about Destiny is even though it has cool raids like we talked about.
I think the mechanics are super.
Mechanics,
moment-to-moment gameplay.
It really is. It's very unique. It's trying to service a huge audience and trying to filter through what to listen to versus noise, I think is an incredible challenge for them. Destiny's a pretty ambitious franchise trying to do everything from PvE, PvP, a shared world shooter, all these things, but the landscape's changing a little bit. Battle Royale is pretty hot on the scene, and even Black Ops 4, Call of Duty, that franchise is now heading in that direction too. So it'll be interesting to see what Destiny 2 has planned for their fall expansion of 2018. Me personally, I would rather have larger scale releases like the Taken King was, that maybe only come once a year, versus these smaller updates like we've had so far with Curse of Osiris and Warmind.
I think in conclusion, what we want to see here is we want to see them pick a couple areas of the game. They're a little bit there's too much breadth, not enough depth. And I think that's where I want Destiny 2 to go. CJ, thank you so much for joining me, talking about Destiny 2, the good, the bad, playing against Destin. Well done, by the way.
Yeah,
where can people find more of you?
Make sure you check us out, the Fireteam Chat crew at youtube.com/fireteamchat, as well for the PvP plays and taking out Destin in the future in 1v1, at Gibson Films on Twitter.
You can follow me at Thug and Duggan, and you can find more of Hockey's right here on IGN.
Steven!
I completely just I try to play with my food. Or Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, this is where we turn on the jets and get sniped in the face again.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Get owned!
Is Mound still in here? That last hope is so dumb.
Oh! Game over!
Steven Rue, what is happening?